Hey guys, here. I'm not really one to get into the whole e-drama thing, but in case some of you don't know, Angry Joe, popular YouTuber, game reviewer, and all that good stuff, he decided to have some goodwill and have a PlayStation 4 raffle. Now, I'm not going to really get into it right now, but I want to show you something here. This contest was supposed to run until the 21st. But as you see there, contest ends early. End of day, Monday, November 18th. Winner will be selected and announced November 19th. Very interesting, because it was supposed to run until the 21st. However, he kind of didn't realize that there was a little problem with this here. I actually sent Angry Joe Show some questions about this contest. Now, he never actually got to me or anybody that's a representative, because I don't really expect him specifically to get back to me. He does have over 1.1 million subscribers. He has to have somebody helping him to manage his channel, because I'm sure he gets thousands of messages every day, or at least hundreds of messages every day from people just like me. Now, I sent him some of these questions here, because these were not addressed at the time of the contest running. I said, will there be an announcement as to the winner of the contest to confirm redemption of the prize? Now, the site mentioned nothing about that. He could have totally just said, okay, we're going to have a raffle, and then one of his friends that maybe we don't know about would claim to be the winner, and obviously they claim that he didn't know anybody. So obviously, yeah, that was very important to know, because whenever you're running some kind of contest, one of the things you have to do is you have to tell people who won the contest, right? It specifies no shipping cost. Okay, that one didn't really matter, because it said something about international people didn't get shipping charges or something like that. In the event that a winner is not eligible to claim the prize due to laws of their state, country, act, will another winner be selected in their stead? Now, I brought this point up because they said that, local and state laws had to be abided by for the contest here. And that's actually very important to realize here. Because if we were to look at Texas state laws, yeah, well, why Texas now, Phoenix? Well, the reason why that's important to know is because Texas is the state that Angry Joe is from. Okay, this isn't actually what I'm trying to look for here. I think this might be it. Hold on one second. Should have had the link pulled up before I started recording this video, right? Okay. Alright, so here's a nice little tidbit here. We have become aware of a proliferation of illegal raffle activity in Texas. It's important for Texans to be familiar with the law before conducting or participating in a raffle. Example of unlawful raffles include any raffle that is conducted by an individual, conducted by a for-profit business, conducted by a charity that does not qualify. It also says only the following entities which meet certain qualifications are permitted to hold raffles: religious societies, volunteer emergency medical service providers, volunteer fire departments, and qualified nonprofit organizations. Now bear in mind, Angry Joe Show, this is his job. This is Joe Vargas's job, is to make videos on the internet for entertainment. He gets money from YouTube for that. He also probably gets some money from the whole Channel Awesome, that guy with the glasses organization, for his contributions there. He also gets money from merchandise sales and, just various other sources here. Would you consider him to be a not-for-profit charity? Probably not. He is for-profit because this is his job. His job is to make these videos. Okay, so according to Texas state law, this charity is actually, or this raffle is actually illegal. Here's another document that goes further into it here. I just searched Texas state law, raffle laws, right there, as you could see. And that's all I did. But yeah. So, Now it says winner will be selected and announced November 19th. Well, it is November 19th right now, approximately 9:22 p.m. I do not see... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe this is the winner, because it says place. DeathKR, recruit. Now, look at this. It's very interesting. This person only has 11 posts. We need to take a look. Oh, and they joined November 16th. How convenient that someone just joined. Okay, now I guess it's possible that, a lot of people in this contest probably did join just for the first time. But I am kind of wondering if this is even a legitimate win for a contest which is not even a legal contest in the state that it's being ran. Oh, and location, LA? Is that Los Angeles? Is that Louisiana? I don't know. You know what? I want to take a look at the Twitter page here to see if he has mentioned anything about the contest winner. Typing in right now, as you can see there. All right, yes, here we go. Angry Joe Show. Let's see here. Okay, we got his Twitter up. Let's see. Okay. Doesn't seem to be any mention on here about the winner. That seems very interesting. You'd figure that he would have a mention on Twitter about the winner of this contest. So I don't see anything like that here. Now I want to actually go in further here. What will be done as far as the proceeds for the raffle? Okay, because the reason why I asked this question is at the time I first saw the raffle, I noticed that there was 800 participants. It was $5 a pop. And well, I guess 800 individual people have done donations. So assuming that everybody only bought one raffle ticket, 800 times 5 is about $4,000. It only costs about $400 to buy a PlayStation 4 system. That is a profit of approximately $3,600, assuming that Angry Joe Show was particularly cheap and only gave the winner just the PlayStation 4 console itself. Now, if they gave him some games and the PlayStation camera, maybe an extra controller, like a prize bundle, I guess, obviously they're going to get as much of a take. But this only figures that everybody would have bought one ticket. And that was 800 participants at the time. And if I'm not mistaken, it was around 1,100 participants or so overall before the contest had closed. Okay, so that's important to note there. And then let's look at this further. If winner is denied eligibility to the prize, blah, 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 I mean, okay, is anything going to be done to refund participants that are in states or countries that are eligible? This is very important because it's important to realize that with this whole contest, there was no prior notification to us about what to do with this contest. Now, bear in mind here, I sent this message on 11/17/13. I sent this pretty late through the day here. And the contest was magically ended on November 18th. That's just one day after that. So they didn't bother to get a hold of me asking me about my questions. I'm sure I'm not the only one that even asked about this here. But yeah, this is a very fishy thing here. And, I really wonder if Angry Joe... or someone that represents Angry Joe on YouTube, for that matter, if he is actually going to discuss this, because he never posted a video about this here. Well, unless it's right here. Let me see if he did actually post a video 4 hours ago. Maybe he does mention the winner here. So let me just... I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead here to see if he does. Okay, so I finished watching the video to its entirety. Well, I didn't watch the very last 2 seconds, but I'm pretty sure at this point when it's going black screen that means that, yeah, we're pretty much done with the video at this point here. And there was no mention about the raffle results, about the raffle winner, nothing. Very interesting. Because, like it was noted here in previous text, raffle ends November 20th, and then we have this update that came out of nowhere. There was no mention on Twitter about this update ending that I was aware of, at least. Yep, nothing. Wait, hold on. No. Nope. Not a single mention on Twitter about it. That's very interesting. It just ended out of nowhere. That's usually very odd indeed. So yeah, I mean, we have a raffle where thousands of dollars were raised. Just cut out of nowhere for some strange reason. But anyways, we have a raffle where thousands of dollars were raised by a individual who runs a website for profit, makes video game videos, reviews, let's plays, and so on. And that's how this individual makes money. Now I'm not sure if anybody has really looked into this whole Angry Joe thing, but here is his Social Blade page. This is based on his statistics here. As you can see, 1.13 million subscribers. So he has a lot of subscribers. Social Blade rank, okay, you can see he's obviously, look at this number right here, estimated yearly earnings. Yes, that is how much he makes, according to what Social Blade is saying. Now, even if we take the very smallest number and assume that's exactly what he's making, that's still, that wouldn't be fantastic, but, that would be a living, I guess, for an individual. They would be able to make a living off of that kind of figure. Now, this number, that individual is doing quite well for himself. They're obviously got nothing to worry about at all. Okay, but even still, I wish I was making $3,000 a month. I don't make that kind of money. I wish I was making that kind of money doing something I love. And I'm not criticizing him for this, because this is fine. He worked really hard to get to where he is so that he can make this kind of money by making videos off the internet. And, I'm actually glad to see that people like him have that opportunity, because before YouTube, this was not something you can get into. You had to get into Hollywood. And obviously, now that we have YouTube, people can actually make a living off of this kind of stuff. And that's actually very nice, because that gives hope for a lot of people on the internet that one day, if they can kind of find their niche, they work hard and really drive it home, they can do this kind of stuff right here. Doing something that you love and, working hard and, not actually having to do a job that is a typical 9-to-5 grind, or a not so typical graveyard shift at a gas station, or early morning hours at a fast food restaurant, or, just all kinds of shitty careers out there. I'm sure that Angry Joe is very grateful for what he's had here. And then, of course, he has his other stuff with Channel Awesome, with his merchandising and so on. Did you really have to get to this level where you had to start doing an illegal raffle to raise some extra thousands of dollars? I mean, did you really have to do this? You couldn't have just did a contest or giveaway that didn't require any kind of purchase at all. Yeah, it's really heartbreaking, it really is. And the fact is, I searched about this on the internet. Nobody is talking about this. There was a thread, apparently, on 4chan about this, which I have a screen capture of some various things in this thread. Just some further proof as to this problem here. There's a YouTube comment that probably is deleted by now. Of course, someone's bringing up the point that he makes plenty of money doing just the YouTube thing. Why does he have to do this thing to scam his fans? There's just all kinds of evidence out there that this thread is gone. This thread was deleted. I don't know why it was deleted, But we can bet that Angry Joe or someone involved with him might have possibly had something to do with it. I'm not saying that's what happened because we have no evidence of that. But very interesting. This thread is not findable anymore. And, a search on the internet, I just searched Angry Joe ps4 scam. I figured that would probably be something right there. We don't really have anything here about sexually harassed by this. Yoshida disappointed about low scores. All this stuff here. Nothing to do with this actual scam is what it is. It is a scam. Now, they did update it to saying that all funds received from this contest event are being 100% put into the community to send you guys out to competitive events fully paid for, to offer the money back in prize tournaments for the various games we play, and to keep the community strong and healthy. Oh, so is Angry Joe going to be having a health insurance plan for Angry Joe Army members now? Is that what's going on here? We're going to actually, he's going to become a small business. He's going to offer Obamacare and all this stuff for his employees. Is that what's going on here? Which in that case, I wouldn't be behind, or I would be behind that cause, actually, because that might mean some people not getting insurance that would now be getting insurance. And given how expensive healthcare expenses are now, which I'm sure Angry Joe has nothing to worry about, making that kind of money, I'm sure he can afford decent insurance. But yeah, anyways, none of these funds are being used personally or being pocketed by anyone. So, in short, it was a scam, and, some people learned about it. And that's why this contest mysteriously ended. It had nothing to do with the number of participants. If that was all it was, they could have just made a thing saying, well, because of the response we're getting, we're going to go ahead and actually give away more than one PlayStation 4 console. We're actually going to go ahead and buy a few more, and we're going to give out some more, and we'll actually have a grand prize winner. They'll get both the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One when it comes out. Or, something like that. But, no, we didn't have that. We just kind of mysteriously cut the contest off and decided not to talk about it ever again. And just pick out a random winner, which we don't even know if this person is even a legitimate person. They could have just been some shell account. They posted a few posts. They did a shell freaking PayPal account. Oh, there's the winner! Yay! Go DeathKR! We're not going to talk about you ever again, but you are the winner of this contest. So go ahead and share this video out to everybody, and you guys should really ask Angry Joe on Twitter and ask him on YouTube. I would say ask him on the website as well, but there's actually a problem with that there. The contact us link doesn't actually work. I actually tried it earlier. I can't even find it now. Hold on, let me see if I can find it now. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this here. Yeah, well, he did recently update the website here. It did look a little bit different than the last time I seen it. But in any case, yeah, I can't contact him on here. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and share this with all your friends, especially if they watch Angry Joe Show and are possibly a member of the Angry Joe Show army. And, you guys really need to understand what's going on here. I'm not saying it is a scam, but it's very suspicious. It certainly looks like it to me.